Alright guys, it's HIROMI Springer right back here once again, and today we're going to learn how to play fat chords, and in particular HIROMI fat chords. Now HIROMI is known for a lot of things, but one of the things that she's especially known for is playing her own style of fat chords, and today we're going to learn some of those. So if you've ever seen HIROMI live, then you'd know she does this really cool flying thing where she strokes the piano like this. We're going to have to do that as well. And I call that the HIROMI stroking technique because it looks really cool, hard, but it looks cool for live performance and it looks like you're just doing some cool flying thing. I love that. How does HIROMI do these fat chords? The first thing we have to work out is the way to position her hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to get any octave, and for this we're going to use a certain progression. So let's actually learn the progression first. So I'm in the key of D here, I'm going to look at this. So I'm going to do D. That's actually from one of my songs. And then to C, 7. Then G major 9. So that's our chord progression. So maybe add an A major in there. So now we've got the chord progression out of the way. Let's learn how HIROMI actually does these really cool fat chords. So we're going to get any octave. I'm going to start with this octave. We're going to do D. That's our normal D major right there, okay? But we're going to spice things up a bit. We're not going to do that. We're going to make it sound a bit more augmented. So we're going to have a position like this instead. Yes, I know it sounds really weird, but trust me, it will sound cool when we put everything together. Or the whole rep sound like this. It could really be anything. The key here is getting augmented sound, and it's up to you to find your own unique way. Either way, whatever you do, this, that, or that, or that, it will still have that HIROMI sound with it. My one I like to do is here. So we've got D, A, B, and D. That's the hand position we're going to keep. So whatever way you do it, keep that position of hands, okay? So we're going to keep it around like that, okay? So the hands are still in the same position. Keep that same hand position, okay? Whatever it might be. If it was this one, keep that. If it was this one, keep that, okay? But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do this hand position. But let's go up the D major scale with that chord progression, with that chord shape, sorry. And that, in a nutshell, is a HIROMI chord. So, if you add that to the chord progression, and you're thinking it still doesn't sound HIROMI enough. So what we're going to learn now is something called the HIROMI slide. So it's HIROMI's fat chords with a slide. Everyone does slides in jazz a lot, but I call it HIROMI slide because it's got HIROMI fat chords with it as well. So there's two ways you can do it. You can slide going down from E major, but in this case, E flat isn't part of a D major scale anyway. So we're going to slide up from C sharp to D. Personally, I like sliding up better than sliding down. It's just my personal preference there. But again, it's up to you. Either way, it sounds nice. So, here we are. I'm going to slowly slide down. So just practice it slowly first. Nice and slow. Now what you're going to realise is you need a nice loose wrist to do these movements, okay? A nice smooth, easy wrist, okay? Have to be nice and loose. Move move those scales down in quick succession, okay? So, see that? So we're going to slide and then more fat chords, okay? And that sounds HIROMI-ish. We're going to end it with those tremolo things, whatever you want to call them. I'll do what I just did in slow motion. Once more. So we're going to layer plenty of techniques to make it sound very interesting. So I'm going to do that same sort of sound but with all the rest of the chords now. And look how it sounds. So I'm going to do... Okay, so I'm going to add that to the progression. Now I'm going to talk about why I chose the notes I did. So here I'm doing C sharp, D to A to F sharp to A. That's all part of this chord music, so it sounds really clean. And here I'm doing the C, I'm doing the same sort of thing. I'm using the chords, I'm using the notes of the chords. Okay, so do it again. To it. So what we can also do now, let's learn that sliding technique, okay? And for that, we're going to do the same sort of fat chords, but we're going to add a rhythm throughout this fat chord. So I'm going to do the octave, then I'm going to do the notes in the middle. This one first, the one closest to my writer's finger, to my pinky finger, and then the one closest to my thumb. And one day you get really quick at them. It's not hard. This is hard as doing arpeggios, but it's all about practice. There's a new skill you're gonna add to your repertoire. So keep practicing it, okay, guys? And soon you can be able to do it with all the scales. Okay, so do that until you can get it right. So I'm gonna do it with chromatic now. So with the flying technique, what she does is she does it. So she does the chord, then a fat chord. So left hand chord, fat chord, left hand chord, fat chord. Now, when you play it really fast, it comes up like this. My drift. Now, in terms of actually flying, what you have to do, you have to keep pulling back your hand. Keep pulling it back. So that's just basically, you don't have to do it to make the sound. All it is, to be honest, it's a gimmick. Just keep pulling your hand up really high, okay? So when you're doing it, pull it up high and be really loose with your hands. Key change. And that is how you play HIROMI. HIROMI Phat Chords. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Feel free to ask any questions you want in the comment section below. Thank you guys, and that'll be it for today.